Are you happy? Are you sad? Where do these emotions come from? Yes, the circumstances in our life, but we actually ultimately choose the circumstances in our life, right? So then we can go to the thinking mind and how what we think about triggers emotions, an emotional response. So if the thoughts that I'm thinking today are creating a sense of isolation, depression, discontentment, dissatisfaction with life, well, what if I shift the thought process to shift the emotions from discontentment to gratitude, from unhappiness to fulfillment? Fulfillment doesn't happen outside of you. It doesn't happen when you gain more material wealth or when you find that perfect love. Those things can enrich your life, but ultimately fulfillment happens in the heart. But it starts in the mind. So fulfillment really comes from that sense of having everything that you need in the current moment. And when you recognize the things in your life that you can be grateful for, then that triggers that sense of fulfillment. You can do this with abundance. I'm not speaking of material wealth, but all the blessings in your life that aren't necessarily tied to all of the stuff that you have. Or maybe you do have an abundance of food in your pantry or enough money to pay for heat, enough firewood to stoke your fire. Maybe you have an abundance of friends or loving family. Abundance comes in many different forms. We just need to begin to recognize where those sources of abundance are, not necessarily always in a bank account, although it could be. And if you're blessed to have income, plentiful income, then that would be a source of abundance. But where did that income come from? And the source of the income is the abundance and not necessarily the dollar amount in the bank account. So maybe you have an abundance of work if you're self-employed. Regardless of what the thing is, it's how you feel about it. And what you think about is going to directly influence how you feel. So start thinking in terms of gratitude and abundance, and then you'll reach a sense of fulfillment in your life. And when you reach a sense of fulfillment, then, all the other worries begin to fall away. And if you believe in the law of attraction or magnetism, then once you reach that state of ultimate contentment or fulfillment with your life, you'll be surprised at what you begin to attract or magnetize to you or resonate with on a high vibration. Try it. Just begin to shift those thoughts.